Hi, my name is Spencer. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be so honest. I had a skit for this and it's not happening. I was gonna slam into the room and be like, "Are you picking on Amberlynn?" You know? I guess that was it. Anyway, welcome to my channel. I am an amateur tarot reader and a practicing witch. I kind of feel like a cross between Baby No Money and Pitbull. And it's kind of interesting. But yeah, for today's tea, we just have regular green tea. I need the caffeine. But Amberlynn's done it. She has come up with a video, again, of her reacting to herself. And it's just the most abysmal thing I have ever viewed in my entire fucking life. That's for sure. But yeah, so she's done that, and I thought, well, we're gonna do a reading on it, see if any of what she says is accurate, is true, and get some cosmic gossip on it. So, grab yourself a cup of tea, sit back, relax, and watch the magic quite literally unfold. So, we have the Golden Tarot deck, which is the deck I'm going to be reading from today on FBI Frank. I have all my questions right here, and without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so first and foremost, we gotta know, who is FBI Frank? Please and thank you. Alright, so the cards that we have are the Strength card, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So kind of what this tells me is that FBI Frank is someone, whether imaginative or real, that Amberlynn kind of relied on during the times when she was having it rough. So the Ace of Wands signifies the beginning of an action, of a project, starting something new. This could be starting up a new lie, obviously, in order to help her get through really hard times, man. Because this thing that she holds so near and dear to her, so she defines her value and her worth based on her money and her assets and the things that she can purchase from people, which, fun fact, Amberlynn, you can't buy people's love, is in the Page of Pentacles. So, that is who FBI Frank is, at least to Amber. The second question is, what is the nature of their relationship? Please and thank you. So, the card that fell out is the Five of Swords, inverse, reversed, whatever you want to call it. We keep getting this card when it comes to Amberlynn Reid, and I think it's hilarious because this is yet again, the I win, you lose, I'm big, you're small, I'm smart, you're dumb, la-di-da-di-da-da. This is the I will win at any cost, and it's going to suck for everybody else except for me. And so the nature of this relationship is definitely one based on lies, based on a feeling of self-importance, which says a lot about Amberlynn. So far we have FBI Frank is someone who she relied on heavily to get her through a rough period in her life, and their relationship is one based off of self-importance. Whether or not this is just some aspect of Amberlynn that she's kind of projecting into the world and making believe that it's a different person, I don't know. All right, third question. Is Amberlynn telling the truth about him contacting her? Please and thank you. All right, so the Eight of Pentacles, every single reading, again. And this card is I'm working on this thing, I am practicing it, I am perfecting it, but it's something that you have to put a lot of energy into for the material, for the financial aspect of it. So I would say this is a yes card, but in this context of it being I have to work to keep this up, no. All right. Why does Amber feel the need to throw her family under the bus and shame them? Like, when she was reacting to herself and she was like, I didn't know, what did my brother do? What did my dad do? What did my mom do? I don't understand why she feels the need to do that and to keep rubbing it in their faces. So, yeah. Please and thank you. One flipped over in the deck. It's a secret being revealed. Okay, so the Three of Wands fell out, followed by the King of Cups. So whereas the Queen is like the perfection of the element, the King is taking it one step further, whether that's implementing it actually or twisting it and corrupting it. It can also signify an alcoholic and someone who has that rationale, that mindset of someone who is addicted to emotional manipulation, someone who is really gunning for feeling like they're the best in the room, and the only way that they feel like they can do that is by bringing other people down. And so she looks for these opportunities in order to feel like this, because it's the only way that she can feel any sense of, I don't know, what's it called? When, like, validation of existence. It's the only way which she can validate her existence and feel happy. And, like, she's actually worth something. There it is, where she feels like she has worth. All right, that one was so easy. And, tell me about the nature of the conversation where Amberlynn Reid was sent a picture of FBI Frank's card. So, like, if it was real, if it was fake, what was the context behind it? Was she talking to herself, somebody else? Anything goes, really. So, tell me about the nature of that conversation, please and thank you. The devil fell out, the devil fell out, the devil fell out, in reverse, the devil fell out in reverse. The devil, the chariot, and the, I think, 8 of Cups fell out in reverse. If I can get all of them, they all fell off my lap. This is the most annoying shit in the fucking world. We got, and now I have to hide everything again. Oh god, I have to hide everything twice. So, this is what we got. We got the devil, we got the chariot, and we got the 8 of Cups. So the nature of this conversation was definitely one of deceit. It was one of, I'm just going to push my way through this, and I'm really going to use my willpower to exert my control over the situation, which is, again, devil in reverse. And the 8 of Cups is like acknowledging that you've had these experiences and acknowledging that, you know, this, and this, and they've made me sad. So what am I going to do? I'm going to start moving forward. Oh, I'm going to start moving forward, moving on, and head to the next thing. So the 8 of Cups is also like, I want to escape. That's another vibe for the card. And with the moon being in the background like that, it's definitely something that stems and comes from her subconscious. I am so sorry. My mouth, I have cotton mouth right now. That was the nature of the conversation. So it was a lie to just like get people off her back and escape the situation. All right. Everybody's dying to know. Did FBI Frank actually compliment Amberlynn Reid on her following? Yes, no, anything goes. Please and thank you. I said I would stop doing the thumb thing. Sorry. All of these came out in reverse. The same 3 cards, literally, that we got for the first question, which is, who is FBI Frank? Again, it's a fiction of her imagination. Something that she came up with to get through what was a rough situation for her. And with the frickin' 10 of Wands in reverse, too? That's like, I'm exhausted. My body cannot handle it anymore. My emotions are making me tired because of all the release of cortisol and all these different chemicals in my brain that are making me just exhausted, tired, because mental fatigue leads to really bad physical fatigue. And so, no, it wasn't. She, yet again, was saying that to inflate her ego, to make her feel better about the situation, like she always does. All right. And then, why does Amber feel the need to tell people that the authorities are on her side? So this is really a question about why she feels the need to prove that she's with the big dogs and not like an underdog. And if she is an underdog, it's like, they took me under their wing and I have protection. Stop being mean to me. Why does she feel the need to do that? Please and thank you. Okay, so we got, I don't know how to do this. So we got the World, the Five of Cups, and the Three of Swords. It's because she is coming from a wounded ego. She does not feel complete whatsoever. She feels empty. She feels like she has nothing going for her because she knows how she is and how she behaves. And she understands why she does the things that she does, because the world is all about completion. And when it's in reverse, it is very immature. It is very stagnant. It's like you're here, but not how you're supposed to be. At least from my interpretations. And with the Three of Swords, it is because she is fucking heartbroken over the amount of hate that she gets, which, justifiable. But with the Three of Cups fallen over and the Two of Cups standing up, it's like the Two Cups here are the things that she has going for her and that she can always pull up in front of her and use whenever she needs them to kind of like feel the joy. So think of her doing Legos or like the little sticker scratch cards. Think of her doing that. And this faking having people on your side who are stronger than you, who are more powerful than you, who can protect you is something that really does stem from her childhood wounds. Because again, Cups is all about your emotions. It's about emotional trauma too. Especially with, I want you to look at the cups. Two that are fallen over are of wine, and then one that is fallen over is of water. And so it's a situation where things bummed her out and where things really hurt her. And it's the only way that she can let her emotions out in a way that she can comprehend, because she doesn't understand herself in a complex way. So yeah. And then the next question is, are the screenshots and voice notes faked? Please and thank you, and why? Okay, this is a lot. We have 5 cards in this round. So these 3 fell out at the same time, basically. And with the Two of Pentacles in the middle, it's a balancing act between the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So it's like being stingy, being very hoarding with your resources, not spending them because you're afraid that they're going to dwindle. You're afraid that you're going to lose your security. Or it could be just for very selfish reasons. Like, think of Stingy from Lazy Town. And because it's a balancing act, she's also balancing her immature emotions. The emotions that she does not have control over, not because she can't have control over them, but because she doesn't want to try to control them, because they always get her what she wants. And then the last 2 were the Ten of Cups and the Page of Pentacles again. So, this is all facade. Really, this is something that she wants because she thinks it's going to make her happy. Like, you see that the family, the nuclear family that has it all, they are living it up. There's a rainbow with the cups, which signifies extreme happiness. And then the Page of Pentacles is just, he's also depressed, man. Look at him. It's something that she wants. but she can't have, and the only thing that she has is the material. So, all in all, because we have more reverse cards than we have upright cards, I'm going to say that they were faked in some manner, but not in the way that it's like, oh, I'm doing this because I want, you know, to lie and to manipulate. It's like, I want everybody off my back because I don't have the thing that I want desperately, because I don't know how to get it, because I don't know how to work on myself, because the only thing that I've had in my life that remains consistent are the material things, her YouTube channel. Why? Like, literally, Beck said that she will not get better unless if it's her last resort. And YouTube is her support. It is her security. She can't go out and get a different job because she's incapable of it. So, yeah. And finally, is this all real and true, or was it a troll? As in, like, the person who contacted her, etc., etc. We already know the answer. So, King of Swords. Remember how we talked about the King of Cups, meaning that it can represent someone who is emotionally manipulative and abusive? Same thing here with this king. It is the epitome of the swords taken to its fullest extent. You see how he has no feet. We discussed no feet means no movement in the last video. But we see his hand looking... We see this hand looking like it's about to push him up off his chair. And we see his hand with the sword, if I can get it to focus. It's ready to go. And he's so devoid of any emotion because he won't allow himself to be. It's all in his head because he has to intellectualize everything, and because of that he has to go along and process everything through a logical standpoint rather than an emotional standpoint, because he is emotionally inept. He doesn't know how to control his emotions. He only knows how to do, and do. Sorry. So, in my opinion, it was just her faking to feel better about herself and her situation. I don't think she ever really expected it to get this far. Like, she genuinely thought it would get people off her back, but it didn't. So, like, what's the point of interacting with your trolls? But that being said, that's the answer to everything. And I genuinely hope you had an enjoyable experience. Thank you for your continued patience with me as I figure everything out. And as always, have a lovely day. Bye. I'm very toasty. Welcome to the bloopers. This is the part that nobody wants to hear, but I'm gonna do it anyway, because it's my channel and I need to kind of force myself to post things I'm uncomfortable with because I'm going to have to. Oh, that's hot. That's toasty. So it's supposed to go something like this. FBI Frank, are you the one messing with Amber? It was just a flashlight. I'm sorry, Piplup. Fucking cottonmouth, bro. Swear to God. Green tea doesn't help. It just dries out my mouth. Also, guys, I forgot to